Ladies, stop everything for a moment and imagine this. You walk into a room and instantly, every eye subtly shifts toward you. Not because you are trying, not because you are shouting for attention, but simply because of the energy you carry. That quiet confidence, that magnetic pull, that undeniable aura of a woman who knows her worth. It's almost tangible. Men can't help but notice it. And other women feel it too, a mix of admiration, curiosity, and yes, a little envy. Here's the thing that most people will never tell you. Your allure as a mature woman isn't about youth, curves, or fleeting beauty. It's about habits, energy, and the subtle ways you carry yourself every single day. The way you move, the way you smile, the way you speak with calm certainty. These are the signals that make a man stop in his tracks and wonder, who is she? How does she make everything feel so effortless? Today, I am going to share 6 habits that transform a mature woman from simply experienced and confident into utterly irresistible. A woman who commands attention, inspires desire, and leaves men thinking about her long after she leaves the room. These habits are subtle, seductive, and entirely YouTube safe, but their impact, devastatingly powerful. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to cultivate these traits, so that the moment you step into any space, you don't just enter. You arrive, you dominate, and you leave an unforgettable impression. If you think you're ready to become magnetic, stay with me, because what you learn here could change everything. Confidence is the most seductive power a mature woman can possess, and yet it's often misunderstood. True confidence isn't about being loud, flashy, or trying to impress anyone. It's the quiet assurance that you are enough, exactly as you are. It's in the way you walk into a room and own the space without demanding attention. In the way your gaze meets someone's and lingers just long enough to create curiosity. In the subtle tilt of your smile that says, "I know who I am, and I like it." A woman who embodies unshakable confidence doesn't need validation. She doesn't check her phone for likes or approval. She doesn't over-apologize, and she doesn't bend herself to meet anyone else's expectations. Instead, she radiates a magnetic energy that draws people in effortlessly. Men notice this immediately. They can sense when a woman respects herself, values her time, and carries herself with dignity. And here's the secret: confidence is sexy because it's rare. Most women allow doubt, insecurity, or fear of judgment to shrink their presence. But when you embrace your worth fully, that invisible energy becomes irresistible. Cultivating this habit starts with small, intentional steps. Stand taller, breathe deeper, make direct eye contact, and speak with clarity. Every little action compounds, and soon you're not just confident, you are magnetic. Confidence also creates a sense of mystery. Men are drawn to what feels powerful, yet unattainable. Someone who doesn't need to prove herself, but captivates simply by existing. When you embrace this habit, you're no longer chasing attention, you are commanding it naturally. And the best part, Unshakable confidence isn't tied to age, looks, or circumstance. It's a choice, a daily practice, and a lifestyle. The more consistently you cultivate it, the more men will not just admire you. They will be subtly, irresistibly pulled toward your energy, wanting to know, to earn, to be part of the world you inhabit so effortlessly. Confidence is not just attractive, it's transformative, and it is the first step in becoming the irresistible woman you are meant to be. Emotional mastery is one of the most quietly seductive powers a mature woman can cultivate. It's what separates women who are simply attractive from women who are utterly irresistible. A woman who has mastered her emotions doesn't allow fleeting frustrations, jealousy, or insecurities to dictate her energy or reactions. She feels deeply, yes, but she moves through life with grace, poise, and a magnetic calm that draws people in. Imagine this. Two women walk into the same room, both stunning, both confident, but one is reactive, easily flustered, quick to judge or complain, while the other exudes serenity, responds thoughtfully, and maintains a controlled, yet warm, presence. Which one do you think commands attention, respect, and desire? It's the one with emotional mastery. This habit is sexy because it signals self-possession. Men instinctively sense when a woman is emotionally intelligent. They are drawn not only to her beauty or energy, but to her stability, her depth, and the challenge of a mind that is both strong and playful. Emotional mastery isn't about hiding your feelings or suppressing passion. It's about timing, choice, and intention. It's about responding instead of reacting, speaking instead of snapping, and maintaining control of your inner world even when life tests you. To cultivate this habit, start by observing your triggers, understanding what upsets you, and pausing before you act or speak. Ask yourself, does this reaction serve me? Does it elevate my presence or diminish it? Over time, this practice becomes second nature. Men find this irresistible because it creates a safe yet intriguing dynamic. They are challenged, they are inspired, and they are drawn to a woman whose inner world is rich, balanced, and captivating. Emotional mastery allows you to be both passionate and unattainable, warm yet mysterious. It transforms ordinary interactions into experiences that linger in a man's mind, leaving him craving more, not because of what you do, but because of the rare, intoxicating energy you carry. When a mature woman masters her emotions, she doesn't just attract attention, she commands it, effortlessly and irresistibly. Mystery is one of the most powerful and irresistible habits a mature woman can develop. It's the subtle, almost invisible quality that makes men pause, linger, and want to know more. Mystery isn't about playing games or manipulating someone. It's about holding certain aspects of yourself sacred, about keeping parts of your inner world for those who truly earn a deeper connection. A woman who cultivates mystery doesn't reveal everything at once. She lets her story unfold slowly, teasing curiosity and creating anticipation. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who seemed almost too easy to understand, someone who shared every detail, every thought, every emotion immediately. It's comforting, yes, but rarely magnetic. Now, compare that to the woman who smiles just a little longer than expected, who hints at passions and experiences without laying them bare, who leaves questions lingering in the air. That is magnetic. Men are wired to be intrigued, to chase, and to invest energy into discovering layers. When you maintain mystery, you are not hiding your truth. You are honoring it. You are showing that your life, your mind, your energy is precious and that it deserves attention, patience, and respect. Cultivating this habit begins with small choices. Share your stories gradually. Avoid oversharing online or in conversation. And allow space for curiosity to build naturally. Keep your thoughts measured, your words intentional, and your energy slightly unpredictable in the most elegant way. Mystery also invites imagination. It allows a man to project his desires, dreams, and fantasies onto you, creating a deeper, subconscious attraction that can feel irresistible. The beauty of mystery is that it doesn't require effort. It's about presence, poise, and subtle restraint. A mature woman who has mastered this habit is captivating not just because of what she shows, but because of what she carefully keeps hidden. And the result: men are drawn in, intrigued, and compelled to invest more of themselves, while you remain fully in control of your energy, your power, and your allure. Mystery isn't just sexy, it's magnetic, unforgettable, and transformative. There is nothing more magnetic than a woman who radiates authentic joy. It's not about forced smiles or pretending everything is perfect. True joy comes from a deep, self-contained place, an inner sense of fulfillment and gratitude that spills out effortlessly. A mature woman who embodies this habit lights up a room simply by being herself. Men are naturally drawn to women who carry this energy because joy is life, affirming, it's contagious. When you are genuinely happy, present, and engaged, it awakens a desire to be near you, to share in your energy, and to feel alive in your presence. Radiating joy is seductive because it signals vitality, confidence, and abundance. It tells the world that you don't rely on anyone else for your happiness, and yet you are generous enough to share it. Think about it. A woman who laughs easily, who enjoys the small pleasures of life, who moves with lightness and ease, captures attention without even trying. She inspires curiosity and admiration. Her energy is magnetic. Cultivating this habit begins with choices, choosing to see the beauty in your life, practicing gratitude, and seeking experiences that fill you up from the inside out. It's also about presence. Engaging fully with the people around you, listening, responding, and connecting with warmth and playfulness. A joyful woman transforms ordinary moments into memories, and this energy leaves a lasting impression that men remember long after you're gone. Importantly, authentic joy is sexy because it contrasts with the world's chaos and stress. It creates a sense of sanctuary, a place where men want to linger, explore, and invest their attention. The more you cultivate this habit, the more magnetic your presence becomes, not through appearance or effort, but through the invisible glow of happiness, self-contentment, and playful curiosity. A mature woman who radiates authentic joy doesn't just attract men. She captivates them, makes them feel alive, and inspires them to rise to her energy. Joy, when genuine, becomes a superpower, a subtle yet irresistible force that transforms how the world sees you and how deeply people want to be near you. Self-care and presence are two of the most powerful habits a mature woman can cultivate, and together they create an energy that is irresistible. Self-care is far more than skincare, fashion, or physical appearance. It's a declaration to the world that you value yourself, your time, and your energy. When you prioritize your well-being mentally, emotionally, and physically, you radiate confidence and vitality. Men are intuitively drawn to this because it signals strength, independence, and a life fully lived. But self-care alone isn't enough. Presence amplifies it. Being present means fully engaging in each moment, whether you're having a conversation, laughing with friends, or simply walking through a room. A mature woman who is present doesn't check her phone, doesn't drift into her thoughts, and doesn't seek external validation. She inhabits her space fully, and that energy is magnetic. Presence allows you to connect deeply with others, to listen, to respond thoughtfully, and to leave people feeling seen and valued. This combination of self-care and presence creates a unique aura. It's the subtle power of a woman who is comfortable in her own skin, who moves with intention, and who commands attention without demanding it. Cultivating this habit starts with small, deliberate choices. Prioritize your health, nurture your mind, dress with intention, maintain good posture, and engage actively in every interaction. When you practice self-care, you feel grounded and powerful. When you practice presence, you become unforgettable. Men feel this energy immediately. They sense the difference between someone who merely exists in a space and someone who truly inhabits it. A woman who embodies self-care and presence doesn't just attract attention, she captivates hearts, inspires admiration, and evokes desire. It's a subtle yet profound form of seduction, one that doesn't rely on looks alone, but on energy, integrity, and the deep, magnetic presence of a woman who knows herself and honors her own life. When you combine self-care with presence, you create a power that is enduring, irresistible, and entirely your own. So now, let's bring it all together. We've explored 6 habits that transform a mature woman from confident and experienced into utterly irresistible, unshakable confidence. Emotional mastery, cultivating mystery, radiating authentic joy, self-care, and presence. These aren't superficial tricks or fleeting tactics. They are daily practices that shape your energy, your aura, and the way the world responds to you. When you embody these habits, men don't just notice you, they feel drawn to you, intrigued by you, and inspired by the power you carry naturally. The magic of these habits is that they are timeless, they don't fade with age, and they don't rely on anyone's approval. They come from within, from the way you honor yourself and the life you live. Now, I want you to do something important. Start today. Choose one habit, focus on it, and practice it intentionally. Stand taller, breathe deeper, smile with confidence, engage with presence, nurture your joy, and honor your body and mind. Watch how your energy shifts, how interactions transform, and how your magnetism grows in ways that feel effortless yet profoundly powerful. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, share, and comment below. Tell me which habit resonates most with you and how you're going to start implementing it today. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're going to dive even deeper into the psychology, energy, and seductive power of mature women, helping you become not just irresistible, but truly unforgettable. Remember, your power has always been inside you. You just need to awaken it.